Megan Rickerson. I own Someday Bar in Boerum Hill, Brooklyn. We are a local neighborhood spot. We have 120 craft cans, 20 drafts and cocktails, new American cuisine. We opened July 6, 2019, so we were about 7 months when COVID hit. Initially, we were pretty slow because we opened in summer, and we had really just hit our stride. We were booking tons of parties in the back. Month of March and April, we had 10 parties booked, and 4 of them were over 75 people. So we'd really found our niche in the neighborhood and what was really successful for us. And of course, that all went away when COVID hit. And we thought we were gonna fully close when the mandate came down, and I was just looking at all of this fresh product that we had laying around and how it was gonna go to waste. So I decided to stick around for a few days and try to blow through what we had. And here we are, like 13 months later, and I never fully closed. I learned how to cook all the food in the kitchen, and I was doing to-go food and cocktails for a good few months by myself before I was able to hire back help. All right, so this is the Georgie. It's 2.5 ounces of Elijah Craig small batch, which is my favorite bourbon. And then we use an imperial stout simple syrup that we make in the kitchen. We generally use a brewery that is local to us. And then we do 2 different types of bitters. We do 2 dashes of the Angostura, and then 1 dash of the Whiskey Barrel bitters. And then to finish it off, we use a maraschino cherry, which is my absolute favorite. And that's it. Here's your Georgie. And here we are, still trying to survive. So my food, my chef is this amazing human named Jonah, who I've actually been friends with for 9 years. It's new American. We started out with like global drinking food because we're so beer focused here and we have such great relationships with local breweries. And we're still a bar, so we didn't want it to be so elevated that it seemed unapproachable. We didn't want it to be so divey that no one thought it was spectacular. So we tried to hit that like really nice middle ground. We had pierogi, a pork banh mi, we had a fried chicken sandwich, but everything was made in-house, everything was fresh. My chef made his own mayo. We didn't even buy mayo from other companies. Since we've started expanding back to I guess a more normal time, we've kind of brought back some of our old nights that we used to do. So every Thursday during spring, fall, and winter, we do ramen nights, and we usually have a vegan or vegetarian option. It changes every week. It's always amazing. We started doing Taco Tuesdays, which is tonight. We do $3 tacos, which again, every single night is different. Tonight is like a chicharron fried chicken with avocado ranch, smoky cheese, lettuce and onion. We brought on wings during COVID, actually. We had never done wings before, and now it's one of our best sellers. We do 4 different sauces and 4 different dipping sauces, and all of actually the sauces and the dips are handmade in-house. But yeah, they're awesome. And then everything else, our fried chicken sandwich is house buttermilk marinated fried chicken. My chef is from Pittsburgh, so the pierogies are handmade, and we saute the beer onions in a local beer that we have on draft. And
hi, my name's Alexa. I love to come to Someday at least once a week for their extensive beer list, their delicious cocktails, and their extremely affordable but delicious bar food. And my dog loves coming here all the time.
And all of this started happening, I felt very lost on what to do. We had very little guidance from the government. We had very little support from the government. And it came very apparent that the government wasn't going to save us, and if they were, it was not going to be quickly. That we needed our patrons and our regulars to help us. But because all the rules kept changing and the goalposts kept moving for businesses, it was really hard to keep our guests informed of the rules. And a confused guest is an angry guest. So myself and 2 other women in hospitality started this grassroots organization called Save NYC Bars. And it was really about, mobilizing our customers to save us and make them really understand that the government wasn't coming. And in good times, bars margins and restaurants margins are tiny. So to expect a business, with 25% capacity or no capacity to pay a $9,000 rent and keep people employed, and then also be concerned about $10,000 fines that they would incur because of a guest behavior, more often than not, a guest pulling their mask down. That's why we started it. It's called Save NYC Bars, and it's been really great. We've had a lot of outpouring from customers that really want to help, and that's the big thing, is people didn't know how to help, and we mobilized them to really get in and spend money at their favorite locals.